SES 16, the Breakthrough and Leader, and the new one we will have is the Smart Protect Active Reward, where you can actually earn cash reward up to 1,200 ringgit. Okay, for this Great Assure Medic Conversion campaign, this campaign period is from 1st of May to 30th of June 2025, both dates inclusive. This campaign is actually a guaranteed medical conversion to any new medical rider that will launch in the future from 1st May 2025 onwards with no medical underwriting and no waiting period within the first 3 policy years. So some of us might be thinking, why might someone hesitate to secure medical protection now? So some of them will be thinking, oh, they want to wait for a suitable medical plan or they want to worry about the future affordability. So don't worry, we actually have a solution for this right now, which is our new campaign. Hold on here. I saw someone commented there's no slide. Is everyone able to see my screen? Can you? Okay, can, thanks. Okay, so let's continue. So this Great Assure Medic Conversion campaign, like I mentioned earlier, you submit from 1st of May 2025 to 30th June 2025 for new business applications of SPY or SPJ with SHP or SMS and SMSE attached to it. So later I will have a table to summarize this, what are the attachable riders and product eligible as well. So guaranteed medical conversion to any new medical plan launched in the future from 1st of May onwards with no medical underwriting and no waiting period within the first 3 policy years. So what is this campaign benefit? So as mentioned earlier, it actually provides the eligible customers an option to convert their eligible medical riders to another new primary medical rider that to be launched in the future from 1st May 2025 onwards with no medical underwriting and no waiting period. So some of the important notes that we need to take note of is that before this campaign benefit can be exercised, the policy must be enforced with no premium waive status. And then this campaign benefit is eligible for the first 3 years starting from risk commencement date of the eligible policy. This campaign can only be exercised after 120 days from the risk commencement date or the date of reinstatement if applicable, whichever is later within these 3 years, and is subject to the maximum entry age of the new primary medical rider. Only one-time conversion is allowed under this campaign benefit. The plan types available for this conversion shall be the same or the lower room and board plan available under the new medical rider. Existing medical rider and its attachable secondary riders will be terminated upon conversion. Underwriting is only waived for the primary medical rider. If there is a secondary medical rider, you will still need to go through the standard underwriting. So let's go through this scenario 1. So the campaign benefit can only be exercised after 120 days from the risk commencement date or date of reinstatement, whichever is later, within these 3 years, subject to the maximum entry age of the new primary medical rider. So what does this mean? So let's say, for example, policyholder A actually purchased SPY with the attachment of SMSE and SMSE, and the policy is enforced on the 1st of May 2025. And then our company launched a new medical rider on the 1st of July 2025. So then this policyholder A is allowed to convert the SMS and SMSE to the new medical rider within 3 years after the 120 days from risk commencement date, which is from the 29th of August 2025 to the 30th April of 2028. Okay, then for the next scenario, if let's say the plan types available for the conversion shall be the same or the lower room and board plan available under the new medical rider. If the current room and board is lower than the lowest room and board plan under the new medical rider, the plan type available for conversion will be the lowest room and board plan under the new medical rider. So for example, policyholder A actually purchased the SHP Plan 300, and then our company launched a new medical rider with Plan 200 and Plan 300. This policyholder A will be allowed to convert the SHP Plan 300 to the new medical rider plan either 200 or 300. So what if, let's say, policyholder B purchased the SHP Plan 200, and then the company launched the new medical rider plan with 200 and 300. So this policyholder B is only allowed to convert the SHP Plan 200 to the new medical rider plan 200 only. The Plan 300 will not be applicable. Policyholder C purchased SMS and SMSE for the Plan 150. But then our company only launched a new medical rider plan with 200 and 300 only. So this one, the policyholder C will be allowed to convert the SMS and SMSE plan of their 151 to the new medical rider plan 200 only, which is the lowest one in the new plan. So this one is an example of the endorsement number E890, which we will actually issue to the customer as well. You can actually refer to this in ePartner in the further path product, investment link product, update and campaign, and then look for the Great Assured Mandate Conversion campaign. Okay, now I will go through some of the FAQs. So when is the campaign period? Campaign period will start on 1st of May until 30th of June 2025. This date is actually based on the submission date. Both dates inclusive, yeah? Okay, what are the products eligible for the campaign benefit? So this campaign is open to policyholders who purchase a new basic policy and attach one of the following eligible medical riders, new business policy during the campaign period. So the first one is SMS and SMSE. Second one will be SMS plus SMSE plus SMSP. Third one will be SHP. Fourth one will be SHP plus SHPP. Okay, the next one, what should my customer do if he or she decided to exercise the campaign benefit? So they will need to complete and submit the medical conversion option form. So later on, we will actually share more information on this through a circular once the form is available. The conversion can be exercised after 120 days from the risk commencement date or the reinstatement date within the 3 years period. The new primary medical rider will take effect from the next monthly due date of the insurance charge. Please note that your customer may need to pay additional premium amount that is recalculated to fulfill the policy sustainability requirements. Okay, if my customer terminates SMSE in the first 3 years from risk commencement date, is he or she still eligible for the campaign benefit? No, they will not be eligible for this campaign benefit after you terminate the SMSE in the first 3 years from the risk commencement date. Is medical underwriting required if my customer requests to add secondary rider to new primary medical rider upon conversion under this campaign? Yes. The application will undergo a normal underwriting process and the standard waiting period apply. The one with no underwriting is only for the primary medical rider. Secondary one will still have to go through the standard underwriting. The next one, if there is an upgrade or downgrade within the existing medical rider, for example, from SHP Plan 200 to SHP Plan 300, in the first 3 years from the risk commencement date, is he or she still eligible for the campaign benefit? Yes, the policy is still eligible for the campaign benefit, but the period eligible for the campaign benefit remains as 3 years from the original risk commencement date. So if there is a reinstatement of the policy in the first 3 policies year from the risk commencement date, they're still eligible for this campaign benefit. Yes, they will still be eligible for this benefit, but it's subject to 120 days from the date of reinstatement. However, the period eligible for campaign benefit still remains as 3 years from the original risk commencement date. If let's say customer made a claim in any of the policies here within the 3 years period, will they still be entitled for this campaign benefit? Yes, the policyholder is still eligible for the campaign benefit, but as mentioned earlier, this also period eligible for the campaign benefit still remains as 3 years from the original risk commencement date. Is there any waiting period upon conversion? No, there will not be any waiting period, and the waiting period will be waived upon conversion. But if let's say the waiting period has not passed in the existing medical rider, it will continue to be applicable in the new medical rider. However, waiting period shall be applied again from reinstatement date if there is a break in coverage subsequent to the risk commencement date of the medical rider. If the life assured has pre-existing illness, can he or she claim? Yes, the life assured cannot claim if he or she has reasonable knowledge of the pre-existing illness prior to the risk commencement date of the existing medical rider. But they actually can claim under this one condition if the pre-existing illness occurs between the risk commencement date of the existing medical rider and the risk commencement date of the new medical rider upon conversion. Is life assured still eligible to this campaign if his or her occupation class upon conversion is different with original occupation class? It actually depends on the nature of the new occupation. Some occupations may still be accepted, while some occupations may lead to a declination of the application. If life assured occupation was class 4 under his or her existing medical rider, and the occupation class is changed to class 2 upon conversion, will insurance charges for the new medical rider be charged based on the latest occupation class, which is the class 2? Yes, the insurance charges for the new medical rider will be charged based on the latest occupation class upon conversion. Will there be any endorsement issued for this campaign? Yes, there will actually be 2 endorsement issued. One of it is the one that I mentioned just now, which is the E890. It will be issued together with the policy document upon the case in force, whereas another endorsement, which is the E891, will be issued upon exercise of conversion campaign. Okay, so how does it work for the substandard life under this campaign? There is no medical underwriting for the conversion under this campaign, but any exclusions or loadings imposed on existing medical riders shall be carried forward to the new medical rider. So for example, that let's say existing medical rider has is a SHP and the commencement date is on the 1st of May 2025. And during that time, the underwriting decision imposed on the medical rider is standard. Then let's say subsequent later on, the customer wants to add on the SHPP, then the commencement date, which is on the 1st of July 2025. But during this time, the underwriting decision imposed is the substandard with extra loadings. So then the underwriting decision imposed on the new medical rider will be substandard with extra loadings. So we just have to take note that the new medical rider shall follow the latest underwriting decision imposed on the existing medical riders. If customer's policy is attached with premium waiver rider or the payer benefit rider, how will the new premium amount impact my customer's premium waiver rider or payer benefit rider? So for policies with waiver and payer riders attached, sum assured for these riders will not be adjusted by the same quantum of the premium increment. So for example, before converting the existing medical rider through this campaign, your basic annualized premium is 3,000 and the sum assured is also 3,000. After converting to the existing medical rider through this campaign, the basic annualized premium is now 3,500, but your sum assured will still remain at 3,000. It will not be adjusted. Okay, so when you have insurance, you know that you are secured against any unforeseen events in life, and this gives you peace of mind. So I would like to take this opportunity to actually go through again just a reminder of the current campaigns that we have ongoing right now. So for GMGW3, we have the extension which is until 31st of May. So or we actually have up to the 30 million NVENP, whichever comes first. And then for GTG and GCCR, our campaign we have by submit by the 31st May of 2025. And also for our traditional refresh batch 3 final batch, we actually can submit from 1st May and up to 30th June 2025. Okay, I think this is like my last slide. Okay, so right now we will have a producer talk on SPY SPJ on the 17th of May, which is this Saturday at 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. So we will encourage all of you to join and just listen to our sharing by our guest speaker. Okay, so I think that's all. I'm done with my slides. So let me go through the questions that we have right now. Wait, let me scroll and see. Okay, I see most of them. My colleague Jo has helped to answer as well. Let me see which one she has not answered yet. Yeah. Okay, so this question by Chung Kai Lee. So is it only for old customers? New customer cannot? Yeah, this is only actually for a new application, new business policy for SPY and SPJ. And then wait see the next one. Okay, then from Chung Kai Lee, the first question you have is customer just purchased SPY with a SMS and SMSP on the March of 2025 can join this campaign. This one actually your new business policy must be submit during the campaign period. So if it's not during this campaign period, you will not be eligible for this medical conversion campaign. Must do on end post like submit new case, yes. Level up medical campaign customer cannot join this campaign. Yeah, this one because level up medical campaign customer is actually on a different campaign. So this one must just be like I mentioned, must be a new business policy. Okay. Okay, can we from Yap Meiling, can we have hard copies for sharing? Yeah, this one we will actually arrange to upload on ePartner as well. So you can actually later on you can refer to the slides in ePartner as well. So then Wong Su Ling, what is the purpose of this campaign? How does it benefit client and us as agent? So actually for customers, they actually can just easily convert a new medical rider, which actually has an upgrade like more better benefits, but with no any underwriting and no waiting period as well. And for agent, like I mentioned just now, there is a new There is a new campaign with the new rewards, that one which you can earn up to RM 1,200 cash reward as well.